Hi everybody!
What's up?
Hey, I know it's been, I don't know when this will be uploaded. This might be one of my first videos because it's going to be only like one train. I don't have to really edit it.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be up first. So this is my first video in a while. It'll probably end up being like 4 weeks, which is sad. You might be wondering why. Well, if I had it with me, my SD card adapter broke. It split down the middle. So I haven't been able to take the videos from my camera and put them on the computer to edit them. And there's no other way for me to get them onto YouTube, even if they were just raw videos. So, I mean, okay, so enough talking about my life, even though it's not really. So I'm just gonna show you, can you guess where we are as of right now? Will this give you a hint, you Central Floridian rail fans? We're by a parky garagey. We're by a turn with a signal.
Today's forecast is partly cloudy and humidity is through the roof.
Alright, so if you've already given up on guessing where we are in Maitland, Florida, which is
North Maitland, actually South Maitland, I'm sorry.
Yeah, South Maitland. Because if you see that turn all the way down there, if you take that turn, you'll go over a bridge, over a road, and give yourself probably at most 3/4 of a mile, would you say?
From
the bridge to the station?
Yeah, probably about right.
Give yourself 3/4 of the mile and you've arrived at Winter Park Amtrak station. So, I mean, as you see our signal aspects and approach, A783.8. My guess is if it stays in approach signal, we're gonna have a stopping Amtrak train over here. One, because if you don't know Maitland, Florida, right around this curve, the next signal is right past about, what do you say, 4 or 5 signals, where if that train stopped at the signal, he would be blocking at least 5 crossings, would you say?
1, 2, 3, definitely 4, like Horatio,
I'll give a little Google Mappy thingy.
There, yeah, I know at least 4 in that area. That round was supposedly is downtown Maitland. There's 4 there, and I think there's 2 between that and the Maitland Sunroad station.
So I mean, even if he does go through this signal, there's going to be no way for him to tell what the next signal is unless he goes through the curve with the 5 crossings. Because it's the way the curve is and the radius, it's too sharp of a curve and it's blocked with trees and buildings to see the next signal. So my guess is if it stays that way for the next probably 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to see a stopping Amtrak train over here. So I'm going to get back to you guys when we get there.
And let's be honest, I'm going to say this real quick, that the 4 signals around Horatio, that's just a dangerous area.
That was the place where Sunrail hit one of their first vehicles. Right on one of those crossings, right there.
It was straight on, I believe it was straight on Horatio.
Because, I mean, even though the Sunrail stopped within 1 car after hitting it, if they could see that crossing, they would have been able to stop in time. But by the time the Sunrail engineer saw it, he was already basically hitting the car because of the radius of that curve. So yeah.
Fun times.
Alright, so I think that's going to be it. The scheduled departure for 98, I believe, is like in like 4 minutes. So giving him, let's just say he'll be here in about 10 minutes. I think that's going to be it for now.
See you 193.
Train 145. Signing out for now.
See you in a little bit.
With a approach aspect, even though that only shows the red because the trees are blocking the yellow. Maitland, Florida. Train number 98 coming in. We'll see if he has anything good on him. 145, 193. Signing out for now. Okay, hi again. We still haven't cut the train yet. But anyways, I just wanted to show you the updated signal and approach limited. Oops, my bad. Approach limited single main A783.8. As far as we know, he still hasn't reached Winter Park yet. So it's now this time. As you saw, it's been about 10 minutes since we last updated you. Have any comments?
What could have possibly gone wrong?
He's been at Orlando for almost 20 minutes now. That's longer than the scheduled stop, which is why I'm concerned. Not really concerned, confused.
Same with me, like I just wonder if we're having the same situation that I had at Nevada Northern late passengers. Like, I mean, come on, guys.
I mean, remember, kids, that even when you book your tickets, I don't remember exactly if it's when you book your tickets, but it says at least arrive 30 minutes ahead of scheduled arrival.
Prefer
an hour. That's airports you're thinking of.
No, it actually is 2 hours for the auto train. If you
auto train, yes. Auto train is like if that thing's late, that you make the next day's late.
That's what I'm thinking. That
I mean, also if you're
152 train, it almost makes sense. Like, come to Winter Park, depart from Winter Park, come to Winter Park, have a nice lunch, because we know that the service is iffy on Amtrak nowadays.
Yeah. What is it?
Not even using real China anymore.
Yeah, especially with no diner on the Silver Star, or the Silver Starve.
Although that was, I still think that was interesting. We caught that diner on that one day, you know, I did.
Yeah, that was just a deadhead diner, though. It wasn't in service, but at least we.
Hey,
it was still on the Silver Star.
Yeah.
I mean, what it could have been is they probably had refrigerators and stuff running in it where they were keeping stuff for the cafe car in it. That was probably most likely what it was.
Makes sense.
But it was also still a deadhead move down south. But
what do you think, it'll be put on 97 or 98?
I'm hoping we're gonna catch a Viewliner diner. Actually, no, I want a Heritage diner. I want a Heritage diner because we're losing those down here.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Only chance you get for them down here is your Silver Meteor, and about half the time they have a Viewliner diner now, which is kind of sad. I like them. I like the Heritage diner better. They have a better heritage. Like, what was it? What was it? The one we caught was a Burlington Northern one, right?
The one you and I caught?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it was.
So, well, we'll see. If I'd rather have this here to have a Heritage diner, and then we'll look up the history, and I'll tell you guys when we find out what it is. Because my guess, what do you say it's going to be? If it's a Heritage diner, what railroad do you think it's going to be from?
Heritage diner. I'm hoping for a Penzi.
My guess is Santa Fe. No, scratch that. UP. That's gonna be my guess.
Okay, UP will make sense on the west. Wait a minute.
But they don't have any single level on the west coast that use diners.
See that weed there in the tracks? Look how far that track plate is split up.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, there it is. Wait, if you look at the rail, look at the. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to it. Look at the rail on there.
Oh yeah, you can see the marks, but look, that markers just go zoom down, to go down.
Where'd it go?
Right. Let me look how far that high is off that track plate. The track plate's off the tie.
See, we're not even near any welded rail joints, so there's almost no chance for a didn't.
And
that sucks.
No, that's a real shot, really rotten tie.
And that's what I hate, is welded rail. Even though it's a lot better for like trains and everything, I miss the clickety-clack.
Wow, you're like from this angle looking down the track, either I'm seeing a little lip, like a little bump.
Well, yes, there is a bump there.
Okay, then I'm not.
Let's see if I can. Hold on. Yep, you can see the bump, and that's a pretty bumpy truck right there.
Our state taxes at work.
Oh!
Our taxes at work.
Well, that's what Florida heat does to tracks.
And that is something I don't like being a native Floridian.
Yeah. One thing I don't miss is air conditioning.
Don't miss.
I mean, what sucks is when you're in a train in Florida and air conditioning and then locomotive breaks.
True.
That sucks. Unless you're in like an intermodal train and you have the window partially open, then you feel wind. Other than that, you're not getting any wind.
But I did. What was that? 90. That south one that you and I caught that one day.
91.
91.
With the diner and starting up. Or which one?
No, the sleeper shut down.
That was the whole train shut down because the engine shut down.
Yeah,
so it turned off the HEP, so there was no power for.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They're like 30 seconds. Oh, okay. See that, kids? That's what you don't want to do.
And
stop on the tracks. If we catch a crash, I'm moving.
Yeah, same with me.
I'll move on to this thing. That's about it.
Oh, I saw this on Facebook like yesterday or the day before. Tanker, looks like one of those the hopper style trucks, versus a transfer caboose. Like, what was interesting was that transfer caboose had an air horn on top.
You go to Plant City, you got a good chance of catching a transfer caboose as well.
Yeah, good point.
Alright, come on, Amtrak, load. Or Amtrak website, load. It's not loading. Are you serious? Hold on. WPK, Wintermore Park. Really? Hold on, can you even see that? It's 2:14. So, we'll see. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this vlog.
For the time being.
Say bye.
193.
145. Bye. Bye. 4, 3, 2, 1. Must be pretty short activation crossing some. I hear it. I hear the rumble.
Mix of electronic with mechanical.